we are nearing the end of Scarlet and Violet. That means we now get a new regulation to end off this game, which is Regulation J. So after Regulation I, which allows 2 restricted Pokemon per team, you are now mixing in the mythical Pokemon in Regulation J, which mythical Pokemon generally are not allowed in any competition, but these aren't going to be used in competition. They're being used on the in-game ladder. So I thought today we are going to try out what I think is one of the coolest looking mythical Pokemon. So first up, we have the mythical Pokemon I want to showcase today, which is Hoopa Unbound. Hoopa Unbound is a really, really cool mythical Pokemon introduced in Generation 6. It's the alternate form of Hoopa, and it is Psychic Dark. Regular Hoopa is Psychic Ghost, but I really like the concept and design with all the rings and the arms and stuff like that, and it really looks really cool. So let's talk about its stats first. Its stats, it has monstrous attack and special attack, and something I didn't realize while filming the video is its defenses are not actually that great. It's not really that defensive, and it has a quad weakness to bugs, so that bug type U-turns or bug buzzes and stuff like that are gonna hurt, and you're gonna see that a little later on because I kind of forgot about that. But it has an adamant nature. It's boosting up all these attacks because its signature attack, Hyperspace Fury, a dark type move, it does 100 base damage. It does lower your defense when you use it. So that's why we have the White Herb. The White Herb is going to let us get rid of the defense drops or any Intimidate drops or stuff like that. So then we also have Zen Headbutt for stab. It can miss. It's all right. I will probably be using that against, anything that we could just, need to hit for neutral damage, and that Zen Headbutt does pretty good damage. And Drain Punch and Protect to round it off. Keep in mind, if we use our White Herb, we do have the Magician ability, which can actually steal items if we're not holding an item. So that's pretty good, and with the Steel Terra, we are going to be able to Terra to maybe get some type advantage to our point. We can't use it offensively, but it's going to be a defensive Terra. And yeah, I think Hoopa Unbound, like I said, is really cool design, and it has just monstrous attacks, so that's why I think it can hit pretty darn hard. So I'm looking forward to using this one. And next up for our other restricted / mythical, because we can have 2 in this, is going to be the Zacian Crown formed. So another Pokemon that just hits super, super hard. Zacian actually wasn't that much used in Regulation I, just because there were just other better options like the Koraidon, Rhydon, the Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Ice Rider, stuff like that. But in this team, I mean, it's a really hyper offense team with Tailwind, and so having Zacian being one of the faster ones in the format is going to be really good. It's going to be really, really good to our advantage here because we do have the Steel move, Behemoth Blade, Play Rough, Sacred Sword, another fighting type option. This team does have a lot of fighting on it, which we'll get into a little later. But Zacian hits really hard. I mean, it has its Jolly nature, so we boosted up the speed. It has plenty of attack, and the Intrepid Sword ability gets us that attack boost once it is switched in. And Steel Fairy type is just one of the most broken types in the game. With the Terra type of Fairy, these Play Roughs are going to hit really hard. Especially, I feel like a good counter to Zacian is the Incineroar, but with a Fairy Terra boosted Play Rough with that attack boost into an Incineroar, if we can position it right to get that attack boost, I don't think Incineroar really lived that well. I could be wrong, but I think it is actually really good. It's going to be a really good Pokemon no matter what, because it's just, it was built to be good. So I'm glad that it's on this team. Next up, we have the Annihilape. Annihilape is can be ran a couple different ways, one with that mouse hold or Whimsicott beat up or whatever. That's not it here. It's actually just Choice Scarf, which I think having that flexibility of how you can run your Annihilape is actually really good, especially on ladder. Just because they don't know what your moveset is or your item is and everything. But it's Choice Scarf Annihilape with the Close Combat, Rage Fist, Final Gambit coaching. So you can do a couple different things. I could just go for the Final Gambit right off the rip, just to basically obliterate everything. Or I could go for the Rage Fist if I think that Annihilate is actually going to stay on the field for long and do that. Or I can just go coaching, maybe coaching into the Hoopa or coaching into the Zacian to even further boost its damage output. Is also really good. It's Grass Terra, so that's just so we're not put to sleep or affected by Rage Powder, or we can actually tank the fairy moves, the not flying, but everything else like that. But it's trained to be bulky in the HP, so that Final Gambit does everything good. And the speed is boosted with its Jolly nature too because of the Choice Scarf. We want to outspeed stuff like the Calyrex Shadow Riders and the anything else that could be fast, maybe under Tailwind. So pretty good Annihilate set, pretty reliable Annihilate set. And in our fourth slot, we have the Tornadus. Of course, Tornadus is probably the best Tailwind setter in the entire game, probably right next to Whimsicott, because both of them have the Prankster ability. Tornadus, though, has the ability, or has going for it pure flying, so it doesn't have that fairy grass like the Whimsicott does. However, this also is just, it's a legendary. It has the stats to boost what it needs to do. It does run, we're running no protect on it. It's Covert Cloak, no protect, so we can actually survive a fake out if their opponent thinks that we're Focus Sash or something like that. We have Bleak Wind, Tailwind, Rain Dance, Taunt. Rain Dance is to boost that Bleak Wind accuracy, also to boost the Urshifu's damage output, or maybe turn off the sun for any other opponent's team that we might come across. The Taunt comes in helpful with maybe opposing Amoonguss or anything else that wants to set up maybe a Trick Room or something like that. And then Bleak Wind, Tailwind are just the two like most seen things on Tornadus because it just does it so well, playing to speed control and also damage. And it's pretty much a standard Tornadus. Terra Dark, just so we can't get Prankster taunted on our end, so we can set up Tailwind. And the stat distribution, pretty much even across the board. We're trying to get bulky. We're not trying to do too much damage. We're trying to keep Tornadus on the field for a little bit to hopefully maybe do a couple different things. Maybe a Taunt Tailwind, maybe a Tailwind Bleak Wind, maybe a Tailwind Rain Dance, what have you, right? Or maybe we don't even need Tailwind at all. Maybe it's just a Rain Dance Bleak Wind Storm so we can get the damage up on it. So pretty standard Tornadus, and I think Tailwind is a really good mode on this team. And it can't be a regulation that has legendaries without Urshifu, just one of the best consistent broken legendaries in my opinion, just because of the Unseen Fist ability, especially with a Surging Strikes, or I mean if you have the other variant, the Unseen Fist with Wicked Blow, just because they do critical hit damage and everything else like that. This is a fully offensive Rapid Strike Urshifu with the Focus Sash, actually, so a lot of them run Mystic Water or the Choice Scarf or whatever, but sometimes it plays the mind games. And Focus Sash actually is going to be really good on this because it has zero bulk investment, it's all attack and speed. It's adamant nature, so we're getting the full maximum damage output from this. And it has Surging Strikes, Close Combat, Aqua Jet, oh my goodness, and Detect with the Stellar Terra. And so that is going to give us the actual just maximum boost in this, so that we can basically pick up KOs. This is what the whole team is designed for, is just picking up KOs really fast. And yeah, I think Urshifu, especially if we get a Rain Dance up with Tornadus, pretty much it's just a delete button on any team that we face. Maybe if not like the Zamazentas of the world and everything, but I mean, even the close combat on like a opposing Zamazenta would do really well. I think that this is a pretty standard thing. I don't think I need to go into too much detail about it. And finally, we got the Amoonguss. This is also a standard Amoonguss. I said standard a lot. That's just because the Zacian and Hoopa Unbound are two kind of ones you really don't see a whole lot, especially even in Regulation J. So that means you want to build a bunch of standard stuff to go with it so that you can have a good, strong foundational team. Then maybe you can start experimenting with your other Pokemon here. But this Amoonguss, really simple. It's the Rocky Helmet Regenerator that we always like to see. So basically, if any other physical Pokemon try to hit Amoonguss, we do some chip damage along with that. But Pollen Puff, Spore, Rage Powder, and actually, instead of Protect or Sludge Bomb or something else like that. We actually get the Clear Smog. So if anybody's trying to set up, like I know Swords Dance or Calm Mind Arceus is a big thing in this this format, or whatever, any other setup mon, we can actually get a Clear Smog off if we can position Amoonguss right. It's bulky, it's Terra Dark, so that means any other prankster taunt users like opposing Tornadus or Whimsicott, or I think those are pretty too. I mean, Murkrow, you could see that too. We can at least do that, and we can also survive a couple different things like flying type moves, ice type moves, and everything else like that. So yeah, pretty standard. Overall, the team actually works really well. The weaknesses of the team are that we have a lot of physical attackers. Tornadus is actually a really one that isn't really a physical attacker that does some damage, but it has no really investment in its special attack. So hopefully the teams that we come across today aren't the Zamazentas of the world, and hopefully we get some wins and everything. So I think we're ready for our first battle. All right, everybody, we are back in our first battle now. 3 things. 1, my hair is blue. 2, new location, new setup. So I have no idea how it's gonna sound or anything. I need to put up any foam or whatnot. And 3, we are battling basically a Reg C, Reg D team. So I don't even know what to do here. Dragapult is probably going to be one of their leads. So I think I want to go Hoopa. Urshifu looks good. Maybe not for the Amoonguss. Maybe let's go Hoopa Torn. Definitely bring Zacian in the back. Do I want to bring you? No, I think I bring... I don't think I bring the Urshifu because of that Amoonguss, and also it's not really good into the Golden Go and the Wo-Chien. Okay, so my white herb already procced without Hyperspace Fury, but I do think I want to try and get the Drain Punch off here. And I don't think Tailwind's going to be that important. I can't taunt it. I can't taunt the Wo-Chien. I can taunt the Gyarados, just in case I think it might, like... I don't know. Maybe let's taunt the Gyarados, because I can see Thunder Wave coming out. Let's try that. Just because I have no idea what this Gyarados set is gonna be. Okay, Thunder Wave. We did avoid the Thunder Wave. We get the Drain Punch off. Do some decent damage. I mean, and we steal its leftovers. Okay, good. Good. And it's Pollen Puff. Yikes. Okay. Hoopa Unbound is really, really strong on that physical defense, so that makes sense, but I can now do... I have Drain Punch leftovers now, which is really cool. I think I do want to probably Protect, or do I want to go for like a Zen Headbutt lead? Maybe like a Bleak Wind. I could see that being a good play. Wo-Chien protects, that's fine. We'll see if Gyarados... What does Gyarados want to do here? Let's see if I can drop its speed first. If I can drop its speed first to guarantee that the thing comes out. Okay, that's good chip. Okay, Waterfall into Torn. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how much Zen Headbutt does. Okay. It is Rocky Helmet. Okay, so I don't think Gyarados can KO Wo-Chien, or I don't think Gyarados can KO the oh my gosh, Hoopa. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do, because I don't want to set up Tailwind quite yet, because I don't know. I just need to wait for the good time to do it. So Dragapult does come out, and I think this would then be a good time next turn to set up Tailwind. Bleak Wind comes out. Drain Punch should take out this Wo-Chien. Drain Punch comes out. Good. And I get some good healing out of this. With leftovers, too. Okay, so I definitely think Tailwind is the right play to go here. Okay, I'm at half HP. They have the Gyarados in the back, which I can see them bringing back out here to weaken Hoopa. It's the Amoonguss. Okay. Do I want to try and KO this Amoonguss? Yes. Actually, I think the smarter play here is to protect Tailwind. Because I think Hoopa is actually really good here, Hoopa's really good to KO this Amoonguss. And Zacian under Tailwind outspeeds this, so I think getting Tailwind up here is really good. I think Protect, just to have Hoopa here to KO the Amoonguss later. Yeah, Rage Powder, that's fine. Is it going to be Dragon Darts? It could be Shadow Force, Shadow Ball. It is U-Turn. Okay, so they do really want to get rid of that. I agree. That is a good call to make. What Pokemon do they have? They have a Gyarados in the back. I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna Terra, Zen Headbutt, and then Tailwind. Or not Tailwind, Bleak Wind. Because I think that if they're gonna try to go for the U-turn again, they'll be really survive that. And Gyarados doesn't really do it for him at this point. So yeah, Rage Powder comes out. Bleak Wind's gonna do monstrous amount of damage. Not monstrous, but to Amoonguss it's gonna do pretty good. Yeah, it does half, maybe a little bit even over. And then, okay, so the Citrus comes out. That's fine. I should be able to Zen Headbutt. Yep, Zen Headbutt KOs. And then I'm actually faster than the Dragapult under Tailwind. Good to know. It is Life Orb. Life Orb. So Gyarados comes back out. It's gonna drop my attack. I think I'm okay with, really. So that means Hoopa Unbound is faster than this Gyarados now. So Bleak Wind, which one's more threatening? Well, Dragapult's gonna get so Gyarados. So I am going to Zen Headbutt Bleak Wind. And I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, that is, unfortunately, that is what happens when you play a team that isn't in the same regulation. Reg J, especially with Mythicals, they're normally banned just because they are, oh, Gyarados Avoids. That's fine, it's gonna Thunder Wave anyway, so it's whatever. I still win because I have 2 Pokemon on the back. But, yeah, I think, we need to find another game that has some Mythicals and Legendaries on their team, just because, you know, to show how good it can be against some Mythicals. I mean, it's not good against every Mythical, but, yeah, I think let's just go to round 2. Okay, we are in match number 2, and it's a REG G team. Wow. Okay, but it's Kyogre Rain. Landorus with Sandsear is a pretty good threat. The Indeedee and Amoonguss for double redirection. It makes me not want to bring Annihilate into this. Which is fair. I think, however, Hoopa's not bad here. Zacian's also not bad here, so good that both of my restricted and mythical is good. Torn is definitely going to be a good one to bring here. I also think my Urshifu, just because they're giving me the rain. I think I want to bring that Urshifu second, and I'll bring both of my restricteds in the back. Probably. That's probably the best bet, because if the Flutter Mane comes out first, and I don't know if it's Sash or not, I can pressure with Surging Strikes. But we will see. Okay, so it's Kyogre, Landorus. Am I faster? Is this like max speed or Shifu? If it's max speed, it's 149. It's not. That Landorus is faster. Oh. So do I want a Tailwind or do I want a Bleak Wind? I think setting up Tailwind is gonna help me in the long run. And I think I want to get rid of the Landorus. Because Landorus, I think, actually gives me worse time later on. Okay, so I get rid of the Landorus. It's going to probably Water Spout, and so that means my Tornadus is probably going to go down here, but I mean, I set up Tailwind, so it's not that bad. So Landorus faints, and it's actually Thunder. Onto the Urshifu, which I hold on with Sash. Okay. Honestly, that's actually a lot better than Terra's. I think that's fine. I mean, as long as I don't get fully parried. But still, I think that's better than Water Spout, because Water Spout, I would have probably lost both. I would have lost Torn here. And I don't know. I don't know if losing Torn is actually good or bad in this case, but I get a Bleak Wind off, so that's good. And I could probably, so it's not Rocky Helmet in DD. So I'm gonna Surging Strikes the Kyogre. But if it follows me, okay, follows me. That's fine. Follow me's. Bleak Wind, I hit both. If I can get a speed drop on the Kyogre, that'd be great. Speed drop on a DD. Okay, I'm still faster into the Tailwind. I get to knock out in DD, which is good. The Water Spout here is probably the play, or Origin Pulse. Probably Water Spout. You could Water Spout and probably KOs the Torn at this point. Okay, let's see it. Okay, gets the double knockout. So I brought Hoopa and Zacian in the back. I'm faster than the Kyogre because I have Tailwind up. What could they bring? It's not Landorus, it's not DD. You know, I don't know. I don't know which one they can have in the back. It's the Urshifu. Good call. I mean, if it was the Flutter Mane, I feel like that actually would have helped you a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Because, I mean, so you're probably in a close combat. Let's see. I think I want to play Rough You. Maybe double up? Actually, I think I'm gonna Terra and Zen Headbutt. Just because, I mean, I know I'm faster, but I'm gonna bet you this is Scarf. I don't think you're gonna be Sash on this team. I actually might have not thought about this fully, because what about if you are faster than Hoopa, even though I do have Tailwind up? Okay, and... Okay, cool, perfect. Ooh. I mean, that was a little bit of a risky play. I probably should have played safer. I probably could have just... I don't know. Okay, that's pretty good damage. It's Origin Pulse. You're gonna miss Zacian. And... Okay. And I now can just Sacred Sword. And probably Hyperspace Fury. You should probably, yeah, forfeit. Okay, I mean, good battle. Like I said, it's really hard if you're gonna go on the ladder and play sooner regs than that. Than Regulation J. But yeah, I mean, we got to showcase Hoopa. And that again, which I really like Hoopa Unbound. It's monstrous attack and everything. But let's get into another one. Hopefully we can find another Reg J team. Okay. Okay, now we have a Reg I team. Which is still, that's actually like really, I mean, it could be a Reg J team because you can have that. So we're gonna count it as we are pretty much on equal playing fields here. So that is the case. Hoopa actually might be really hard to bring in this one because of the Koraidon and the whatchamacallit, Iron Valiant. Okay. So I think I mean, but it is really good against a couple of the things here, like the Calyrex Shadow Rider. I have Drain Punch. Did I just lose my camera? Hello? Camera die? Hello? No? Okay, well, I don't know if camera died or not. We're gonna go, oh crap, I'm running out of time, you, and you. Okay, everybody, I have no idea what camera's doing, but we will see. We're gonna see how it goes in post. Okay, so we have the two fairies ahead of us. That's kind of scary because I led with Annihilate. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Camera like freaked out, and so I have no idea what that meant. I think I do want to just Bleak Wind this turn, and maybe Rage Fist. Wait, what's my Terra? Terra Grass? I could do that. And then try to KO you, maybe? I hope my camera didn't die. Or, like, didn't... It's still recording. I think, for some reason, it thinks it's out of memory on the SD card. But it still says it's recording, so... I have no idea what happened. Okay, so the Protect... comes out there, that's fine. It's Spirit Break on the Annihilate. I don't mind that. I'm Defiant, right? I am Defiant, okay. I'm gonna Rage Fist, which is cool, and then I am going to Bleak Wind, which should, let's see. Let's see if, okay, it just KOs the Iron Valiant. That's actually pretty good. So I don't even know if I need Tailwind because I'm Choice Scarf and +2 attack, and I got one hit, so it takes my attack or the Rage Fist up to 100 base attack. Okay, it's Incineroar. I think what I do here. Okay, it's gonna Fake Out. How do I want to play around that? I think I go Bleak Wind again. But I think this is a free turn to get out Tailwind. So I think I'm going to take it. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to try to just Rage Fist you. I think that is probably what I'm going to do. Okay, so it's going to Terra Flutter. If it's normal, it's Fairy. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Fake out? Fake out into the... That's interesting. I don't know why you did that. Okay, well, a Tailwind, I think Fluttermane just goes down unless it's Sash. It's Sash. Okay. It's Moonblast into the Annihilate. Yeah. That's fine. I just got up a free Tailwind. So, thanks to the Covert Cloak. I think it's time to bring out... Probably the Hoopa, since I want to get that with Tailwind as much as possible. I think Bleak Wind Storm here into the Drain Punch on you. On you, probably. Just to make sure that... Okay. That's not great. I should have probably predicted that Protect, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I get the Bleak Wind off on Incin. Drain Punch into Flutter is whatever. And now, what is Incinerate? It's gonna U-turn. It's gonna hurt. Oh my god. What is this thing defensive? Like, what are we working with? Let's see. Hoopa Unbound. What are we working with here? Hoopa Unbound. Oh, it's only 60 defense and 80 HP? Okay, I did not know that. And now we're staring down Calyrex Shadow Rider. Okay. I should have probably done my research on that before. Okay. How many turns of Tailwind we got? 2. You just protected, so I'm gonna hopefully predict that Bleak Wind is good. And I think I should probably do Behemoth on you, just to be safe. Could have probably done Play Rough, but okay, that's fine. As long as Bleak Wind hits, I'm fine. Oh, they got the... Is that the double? I think they got the double Protect up. Okay. So now I have 1 turn of Tailwind. But neither of them can Protect. I could have set up the Rain Dance to maybe make sure that I survive, or that I can actually hit Bleak Wind. But I'm just gonna go out on a limb here, and I think I want to Play Rough actually, just in case in this Incineroar switch. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Play Rough. Because now that they saw that, I can probably get this Incineroar switch in. To do... I don't know if it's going to KO, because it has Intimidate, drop it down to neutral. I'm not sure. So the Flutter is going to switch. Which is okay, in my opinion. Okay, Zacian attack drop. Does not get the double protect. Okay, I don't take any damage this turn. Play Rough comes out. I don't think I'm gonna get... Can I get the speed drop? No. I am not as fast here. What I think I can do... Well, no, because I need to protect. I need to protect because of if Zacian catches the fake out, I'm open to Astral Barrage. Okay, I protect on the fake out. Is Astral Barrage coming out? If so, that might pick up. That's probably gonna pick up the KO on Torn. Okay, Astral Barrage comes out. Okay. I'm actually really glad that happened. So I am going to do that, and I'm definitely going to. Do I risk? I think I risk Bleak Wind hitting the. Okay, so protects. That's fine. I'm actually glad I didn't attack it then. Because now I Sacred Sword the you. You don't. You're bulky. Okay. Bleak Wind. I don't think picks up. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay, I'm in a great spot then. I really am, because now I don't think Fluttermane can KO in one shot. Maybe it can. I mean, it's Terra Fairy Moonblast into Zacian is kind of gonna hurt, but like I don't think it'll pick up the KO. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to Behemoth Blade you. Behemoth Blade comes out first, picks up the KO on the Shadow Rider. Great, and then I think I'm gonna just do Bleak Wind Storm. Perfect. Well, that is a good game on that. So I think I'm only gonna do 3 rounds today, keeping it just a little simple of a video here. But like I said in the beginning, it is going to be very spotty. For me, until I can get back into a schedule and everything. I really do like playing videos like this, and I really do enjoy playing Pokemon and posting it, is what I meant to say. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around, and I hope to see you in the next one. So